So all the time I have people asking me what are the best mining companies to apply to or to find work for. And some of the best mining companies that you can get in with for entry-level roles or just getting into the mining scene is probably, starting off with Linkforce. Linkforce do a lot of work, a lot of shutdown work, a lot of work scope across the whole of Western Australia, the Pilbara. They're a big company. They have every site I go on, I see Linkforce everywhere. So that's one big company that most people can apply to and get into the mines quite easy. I see a lot of new people starting those companies. That is probably one of the better companies to go with, especially if you're green or new to the industry and you're trying to get in and you have a little bit of tickets. Definitely go for that one. Another good company, but they deal with the utility side and camp work, is Sodexo. Also ISS. So Sodexo and ISS are pretty good entry-level roles for people that want to get into the mining industry. You're not working on the mines, but you're working in the camps, you're working as utility, you're working at the bars, you're working at all of those places. So you're still on the mine site, you're still earning decent money, and you're still working away from home. So you've got those fly in, fly out jobs, also Dido drive in, drive out jobs as well. So Sodexo and ISS for people that are new coming over here that want to get into cleaning and utility kind of work, those are the best ones to go for. Another big company that have a lot of offshore work, also surface mining work, is Monadelphous. There's a lot of work in the city as well. Monadelphous have work all over the FIFO industry. They do everything. They got crane companies, they got rigging, they got offshore work, they got city work, they got the whole fucking job scope. So if you're looking at getting into those types of industries and you're a bit more skilled and you have rigging, crane tickets, scaffolding, any type of those tickets, then Monadelphous is a big one. They have lots of work all over the Pilbara. They have a bunch of different companies as well. So that's another company that you can get into if you're looking to get started in the mining industry. Another one is Techforce Recruitment. Techforce personnel, they have heaps of work across the Pilbara. I see them everywhere. They're on a lot of job sites. Also Warrigal, that company is everywhere as well. I see them on a lot of shutdowns and a lot of places. Improvise, they have a lot of work too, and they're kind of like Linkforce and Monadelphous, all of those kind of companies. They all fit under the same umbrella. They have a big work scope. They have massive work all over Australia. You can definitely hit those companies up if you're trying to get into the mining industry. Now, some of the biggest mining companies in Australia are Rio Tinto, BHP, FMG, Roy Hill, and MRL, Mineral Resources. They are some of the biggest mining companies over here, and they have work all over the place. If you're skilled, if you've been in mining and you're trying to look for good jobs, those places do offer some really good roles, but it's not like an entry-level role. Most of those places aren't really entry-level. Sometimes they do offer entry-level, but most of the time you are going to need a bit of experience to be able to land those mining gigs, as they're full-time mining jobs, most of them, and the rosters are pretty good as well. Rio's generally even time roster, so like an 8 and 6 compared to most rosters, which is like a 2 and 1 roster. Some other good companies, some that do like a lot of construction work, as SRG and Primero. They have a lot of construction work all over Western Australia. They do all types of roles as well. They do everything, so mainly all construction jobs in the mining industry. Heaps of work with those companies if you're looking at entry level, and if you're also skilled labour trying to find those construction jobs out there. Those are probably the two main companies I see on construction sites that you can definitely hit up. Monos do a lot of construction as well. You can mix between those three. If you have valid experience and things to apply to those roles, then definitely hit them up. And if you're looking at getting into the mining industry and you're having trouble with it, definitely reach out to FIFO Australia. FIFO Australia do resumes, cover letters, seek and LinkedIn profiles, also mentor people on how to get these roles, how to be job ready, interview prep and all of that. So when you are looking for these roles, you're job ready, you have everything in line, you have all of your experience on your resume and you're ready to go. So make sure you hit up FIFO Australia if you're trying to get into the mines. That's how I got into the mines, exactly how we've laid that out. So definitely hit us up and we will take care of you.